To help us put the campaigning and the rest of the week in focus now, we're joined in Washington by political analyst John Dickerson. John, good to see you. Some new polls showing that some of these congressional races are really tightening up, I know. Much has been made of the Republicans trying to take both the House and Senate back, and Democrats, of course, trying to keep it. Are the tides shifting here at all?
Well, it still looks like it's a long shot for Republicans to take the 10 Democratic seats they'd need to control the Senate. They've got a much better chance at taking the House because polls still show that likely voters favor Republicans much more than they do the Democrats. In some specific races in the Senate, there is tightening. In Colorado and Pennsylvania, Democrats are doing a little bit better. In California and Washington State, Republicans are doing a little bit better. In those states that have early voting, Democrats are pointing to their voters and saying they're turning out. What we don't know is how independents are voting. Polls show us that independents, though, by a pretty good majority, favor the Republicans.
John, these are midterms, obviously. The president still has 2 years left on his first term. If we assume the Republicans do take control of the House, what happens to the Obama agenda in the second 2 years then?
Well, there's so much left to be done on energy, immigration, tax cuts, and on the growing budget deficit, but any progress is likely to be modest. The White House recognizes the president can't be as ambitious as he would like to be. Republicans, on their side, are going to have to deal with these new insurgents that are likely to come to Washington. There is a chance that both parties could recognize that the voters don't like either one of them and come together and actually try to accomplish something. But before they can do that, they're going to have to overcome this amazing amount of distrust that exists on both sides.
Both sides coming together. That would be interesting. All right, John Dickerson joining us from Washington. John, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeff.